go. You want a gentle presentation like that. It's all in the wrist.
A few months ago, we moved on to our new 300-acre property that was burnt in a wildfire about 5 years ago, and we wanted to plant trees as soon as possible so that we could hopefully help with some of the regrowth on the property. It's really hot here in the summer because there's not much shade, so we thought it was really important to get some fast-growing trees planted as fast as possible. So that's what we did, and today we're going to go around and just give you an update and show you how the trees are doing now that it's been a few months. This morning we thought we would go around and check on our trees that we planted. We've been trying to water a few of them, but a lot of them we haven't been watering just because it's a lot to water 500 trees when they're kind of all over the place. So we're just going to go check on them and see what's happening. We've had a fair bit of rain this summer, but there's also been some hot, dry days. So we're gonna go see, we're gonna take some water because we do have some of the lodgepole pine trees that are in the pasture. We're gonna water those just because they're easy to get to from the creek. So yeah, Greg's loading up the quad trailer with some water jugs, and then we're gonna head over and we'll go see what's happening with all the trees. So there's our campsite, and this is the willow wetland. And I did plant some trees in there, so I'm going to go look for them. They are hard to find because the grass is so tall, but hopefully it's not getting choked out. Still haven't found any. I've been all over there. This, oh, is that one? This might be one, but it looks like it died. This part's a bit hard because the goats like to go in here and they've been eating all the willows. So any trees that I planted here might have been chomped on, but for the most part we haven't had to worry just because it's such a big area that the goats couldn't get to it. We don't take them to a lot of the areas where we planted. And as for wildlife, there's just so much food here, so we weren't super concerned about them getting anything. Yeah, I did plant birch along the edge of the road here, so they should be somewhere. You ate my trees, didn't you? Guilty. This grass is so tall. It's up to my chest. I do know that when we planted the tree here, we kind of dug out its little spot, so it shouldn't be too crowded, but trying to find it now. It's hard. So down at our little beach, I planted some willows. We've got one right here.
That one's doing good. Did a lot of trees, and one of those trees that we bought in bulk was willow. And it's not this willow, and it's not that willow, or that willow, or that willow, or that willow. We didn't realize there were so many willows here, and we just basically planted a couple, what would you say, like a couple drops in the ocean. This whole property is filled full of willows. So we added a few more for good luck, but they're impossible to find because they are planted among what are willows. Now that they're...
But we don't know what these are. If they're the same species or not.
Right, we don't know if they're the same species, but they sure look similar. Find the trees. Come on, Boo. She's all covered in seeds. Well, no good. That's it right there, and that's not living.
All right, so we've got birch here. This one's doing okay. And then I saw one just over there somewhere that looks okay too. It looks like it's struggling though. It's pretty dry up here. We thought it might be a bit wetter because of the creek and there's kind of like wetland all behind here, but it's pretty dry. So we've got I think this is a poplar, probably a tower poplar. It's doing good here.
Seems pretty healthy. Okay, find the trees.
I was wondering if this was one of ours, but I don't think ours got that big yet.
Oh, if only.
What is that though?
It's poplar.
Is it poplar or it might be alder?
Alder. I think it's an alder.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
We did plant something in here, but I don't know where. Wherever it's really wet, the grass is really tall. So, oh, these thistles, they hurt.
I love watching juniper just glide through the grass.
Yeah.
It's a shame we don't have any cattle here to eat this.
Yep. Grasshoppers.
Yeah. Dry. I don't remember him last year. One's still alive.
Yeah, we've lost a few over here. We have been watering these ones, but obviously not enough.
It's arid here.
It's very, very dry, and
we might have to mulch them better next year.
Yeah.
This little birch didn't make it. Poor guy.
So this is one of the lodgepole pines, and it's got some new growth at the bottom, but the top is dead. So maybe you could let us know in the comments. Do you think this one's gonna make it? Is it worth it for us to keep watering it, or if it's showing signs of death at the top, does that mean it's totally gone? I'm gonna give it lots of water right now, but
for anyone who knows, let us know, because we want these all to live. Why is this one doing good?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense to me. We should put some more soil on it because its root tops are exposed. Here, have some of that, buddy. Sometimes I think they're all dying and sometimes I think they're all living.
They probably perk up when we give them the water.
Oh yeah.
This one has a ton of growth.
It's got a little bit of stress, but I think that one's doing okay. I wonder if cow poops help. I don't know about this one. Maybe it just needs a kiss. There. A little stressed, but not bad.
We really tried to pick areas that we knew would be wet, but of course there's going to be a few areas that we want to replant that aren't as wet, so we knew that we weren't going to be able to water everything all the time, so just picking little small sections that we could water easily was the key to this. And even though we're losing a few, I think we got a pretty good success rate. This one's doing awesome. It's got like 2 inches of new growth on it, which is exciting. But over here we've got all these living trees. So whatever is here, I think is right here too.
Found water.
You zoomed in?
Yeah.
Get him, Boo! Get him! Get the crow! Good girl! Go, go, go! Get him, Boo!
Get away from my chickens!
Get him!
So Juniper's barking at the osprey that's right there, way off in the distance in a tree. And Katie's going to go save her chickens. Oh, it just dove down. Oh, maybe not. It's moving on. Pretty incredible to see Juniper chase these birds off. Now, we use the word crow because she knows that as all birds that are large and predators, though crows aren't predators to chickens, but they do eat the eggs. And we, in our last place, had crows going into our chicken coop and stealing eggs. So we trained Juniper to keep the crows away, though they are my favorite bird. But I'm pretty sure our chickens have been saved many times because Juniper is always looking up in the sky for predators and she's chasing them off, and she's done it a lot for the last couple of years. So pretty cool trait that our blue heeler has.
All right, we've been calling this spot the campsite because it's just a beautiful shady spot next to the creek. These trees are very dangerous though. They all have been breaking in the wind, so nobody's camping here, but it would be really nice to turn this into a campsite for our visitors if they ever wanted to camp here, and maybe get some trees that aren't going to fall over. But we did plant quite a few in here. The cows love it because it's shady here, and I'm just thinking we planted along this log, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I don't see anything.
It's so hard to find them.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find any around here. There you go. It's at least pretty wet over here and shady, so I think wherever the trees are, I'm sure they're doing okay. We're gonna go just kind of past these standing trees, and we know of a spot where we planted some that we're gonna go check now. That water looks inviting. These trees are newly down. They weren't here when we planted.
Oh, it's toast.
Is it?
No dice. Yeah, this one is. Not hard to believe though. It's like growing out of dust, or not growing out of dust.
There's certain areas where you can tell that the fire burned extra hot because the soil is just completely dead. It's just dirt, and there's nothing, anything is growing out of there. It's just totally bare dirt, I guess. And it's gonna take time for the organic matter to build up again.
Oh, well, look at this.
Yeah, that one's happy in the shade.
Mm-hmm. Pretty dry.
Where are the trees? I know we planted up in that depression up there.
Yeah. Hopefully that's good. I think there's one. Oh, there's one right here, and it needs water, but it's living. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Looks like a weird little weed plant.
And get some of that tree water. I could go for some of that too.
A lot of people were suggesting we should flag the trees, and that is a great idea, but we didn't have any flagging tape and we weren't going into town anytime soon, so we weren't able to pick any up. We should have thought ahead of about that, but we didn't, so we didn't get to flag everything. Would have made this a lot easier, but what can you do? It's how it goes when you live so far from town. Who lives in there? Who lives in there? It smells like something.
What do you think it is?
I
How is this one doing so good?
I don't know.
It's just like on a dry lump of earth. Oh, that's where they are. I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, there's 3 over here. I'll give him more on the way back.
It's on the hill.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here.
It's living. But it's not thriving.
No. I wonder if there was 2 on that side. So the sawmill's right there. The old cabin site is behind you. And I planted all down along here. I've been checking on these ones because they're easy to get to and they're doing great. It's pretty wet down there, so I think they've all survived. But we'll go check them out.
You get a bit of shade from these leftover trees here too.
You want to carry it? So now we're up pretty much along the road. We planted all along here. We didn't really film any of it, but we wanted to come up and check because this is kind of a dry area, so I want to see how the trees are doing, if we can find them. But so far that fir is looking good. The fir are doing really well. Those are from our neighbors actually. They had too many. They didn't want to plant them all, so they shared some with us as well. And we traded with them some of the trees we had. So the fir are doing really well here.
Want to like that. Is that one right there? Okay. How I caught that, I don't know.
It's the bright green leaves. Yeah. Just had a handsome buck resting down there. We spooked him, so he took off, but hopefully he comes back in the fall, sticks around. Some new growth, but a little bit stressed.
Good.
So I think all in all, we have a pretty good survival rate in the trees. We obviously haven't been watering them as much as we should have, but like I mentioned, it's really difficult to water that many trees when they're all over the place, and they are quite hard to find. We weren't able to get them flagged, but planting them in wet areas really helped, and the ones near the creek are doing really good, or in the wetlands. So I think that really helped our survival rate. Any of the trees that were in a drier area aren't doing as good, but there still actually is some surviving trees in those dry areas as well. So the company we got them from, treetime.ca, they do have a tree guarantee, but I don't really feel comfortable using that just because we haven't been watering the trees, and that's one of their requirements for the guarantee. And we're just happy to support a Canadian business. So you can go check them out if you're in the market for some trees. They got lots of different options. And that'll be it for this video. So we'll see you in the next one.